What's going on, y'all? I want to welcome you back to the Raw Report. And in today's episode, we're going to talk about anger and why anger isn't your enemy. It's the silence that's actually got you bottled up. And when you think about it, a lot of us are angry. We're angry over different things. But I don't think it's the anger that's holding us up. I actually think it's more because we're trying to hold it all in. The silence. We're not saying nothing. And we get all the way to our snapping point, and we end up snapping on somebody who don't even deserve it. We snap on the wrong person. We mad at something over here, but whoever causes that trigger, they catches all of it. And what's crazy is it make a lot of us walk around thinking that anger is the problem. But like I said, anger is not the problem. It's the silence. It's like, how many of y'all ever slammed the door or punched the wall or even, I'll say even rage quit a video game? And then later on in the day or be right after 10, 15 minutes later, you start thinking, man, why did I do that? You got mad at everybody in the room when they not the person that you was mad at. You could be mad at yourself, or it could just be somebody else totally different. But they the ones that cause you to flash and go overboard. That's not a good thing, y'all. It's just not. You end up snapping on somebody over something so small that they did, because I don't even want to say that you think lesser than them, but you are willing to rage on them, but the person that you mad at, you won't rage at. It's because you won't talk it out. You won't get it out. So you've been holding all this stuff in. And the time that, like I said, somebody do something small to you, you just flash out on them. And y'all already know when I'm on here talking about these different stories, I gotta be talking about myself first, because anger, for years, I didn't know how to show nothing but anger. Like, that was the easiest thing for me, was to be mad at whatever. And I flash out at the drop of a dime. The man at the gas station can give me the wrong change, and he probably made a legit mistake. I'd be flashing out. And it wasn't the right thing to do, but like I said, that's why I be trying to tell y'all nowadays, all that holding that stuff in, man, it's not good for you. It's not leading you nowhere. It's it is hurting. And I know y'all think I'm just on here just talking and blowing smoke, but I'm telling y'all, it's not. At the end of the day, it's a dead end road. It leads to nowhere. So the quicker you can talk to somebody or get over, I'm not even asking you to get over your anger issues. I'm just saying you need to channel it. Because all that holding the stuff in for weeks, months, years, it basically, at the end of the day, the way that the road is paved out for us is basically you go end up in jail. You'll hurt somebody, or somebody go hurt you. And I told y'all last week, all that saying I'm good, you ain't good. You know you ain't. But you end up exploding on the wrong person and in the wrong way. And you know you didn't mean it. But you didn't never get all that stuff off your chest. And you know you're not mad at that person. But you mad at everything, but you never say nothing about it. You never confront your true enemies or your true demons. Or let's even go here. You don't create no boundaries. So by you not having no boundaries, everything is just what they say, death by 1,000 cuts. You basically end up with a death. You end up with 1,000 cuts, and you drowning at the end of the day. And some of y'all hear me, but y'all still staying on that chill mode. I'm good. I'll figure it out. man, I'm telling you, don't do nothing but just keep adding on. That weight gets heavier and heavier and heavier. And you being quiet is not helping. I don't know who you should talk to or who you should go talk to, but I know you need to start getting it off your chest. Talk to somebody about what it is you're going through. Because at the end of the day, anger by itself is not your enemy. It's the uncontrolled anger. It's that silent pain that you walk in your life through, but you're not saying nothing to nobody, because us as men, we've been taught that be tough. We gotta figure it out. We gotta provide. We gotta do all these different things. And we assume that women don't wanna hear our weakness. And I say we assume. I still believe that to this day, but I know for a fact they would rather hear what's going on with you than for you to just crash out and just leave them stuck. The Bible don't say don't never be angry. It says be angry and do not sin. That's Ephesians 4:26. You can be angry, but you shouldn't have to sin and make things worse for yourself. That means that anger is basically a signal for you to know. It's like a check engine light on your car. You know, it's telling you something's wrong, but it's not meant for you to crash out. So when you feel yourself getting angry over something, maybe something was unfair, somebody disrespected you, it's unsafe, or even maybe things are out of control. But usually that's what causes the anger. But usually at the end of the day, if you dig a little deeper, you hurt. I don't want to say you're scared of something, but something caused you to be fearful. You might be shamed. It might be disappointment. But when you start to see these signs, you got to start rehearsing in your mind ways to combat anger. And what's crazy, like I said, for me to even be having this conversation, it's crazy for me to even be saying it. But I know the feeling and I know how it feels. And you want to get it off your chest, but you gotta figure out different ways to do something else, because a lot of times the people that you think are your enemies aren't the enemy. Somebody might have planted a seed for you to go flash out on somebody else, and they standing over there in the cut, and they know they did that to you, but they basically throwing rocks and hiding their hands. So we gotta start using our mind, y'all. Like I said, the anger, it doesn't really do nothing. It's not helping you at all. And different ways that can show up. Let's just say a coach correcting you. You start telling yourself in your mind he hates you. A parent setting a boundary that all of a sudden now you feel like your parent don't love you. God tell you to wait. That you feel like God didn't left you behind. He not there for you. All of those are just alarms. And because if you look at anger as being like a fire alarm, silence is you basically sitting in the house not trying to get out of there. You just sitting in there quiet until you burn up. And that used to be my saying back in the day. You burn up. Because basically you sitting up in there just steaming and can't get it off your chest. So it's caused you to be burnt up. So and what's crazy, like I said, for me to even be speaking on this, and I used to be probably one of the angriest people you can even imagine. I know it might not seem like it now when I'm on here talking and trying to get y'all positive messages, but my life has changed. God changed my life. So by him changing my life, I'm trying to get back to let y'all know that path that you're going, it leads to nowhere. It's all smoke and mirrors. It don't lead to nowhere. It's not living. You just going through the motions every day, and it gets heavier and heavier and heavier. So the quicker you can change course. It'll be beneficial to you and whatever it is you're trying to build in your life. And I'm not telling you to be soft. All I'm saying is stop letting that anger play you. Because at the end of the day, it's playing you. It's got you about to crash out and give up your life over something, or being angry at something that can easily be handled in a different way. So I'll say, before you start crashing out on people, before you text back, before you swing, before you go put that hole in the wall, or do whatever you're gonna do, take a breath and ask yourself, what are you really mad about? Do you feel disrespected? Is it that you feel ignored? Are you just embarrassed? We all get embarrassed, and we don't like to admit it, but we get embarrassed. Are you hurt by whatever it is that happened? But either way, what I'm saying is, you have to think about that thing. Don't just react to those feelings, because at the end of the day, those are feelings. Feelings shouldn't lead you. Tell yourself, I'm angry because of what? Figure out what you're angry about before you react on it. Maybe you feel like nobody listened. Maybe you feel like you get blamed for everything. Maybe you feel like people only see you for your mistakes and not the effort that you put in. Man, we all been there. No matter what you do, it's a mistake. You done gave it your all, and all they see is the mistakes. You're not the only person going through that. So, like I said, I understand being angry about it, but don't let it override you. Maybe you feel stuck, used, or you feel like life done played you. Like I told y'all a few weeks ago, it's like nobody gave you the blueprint. I get that. We all need a blueprint, I promise you. Because it don't take all it takes. But when we out, the mindset that culture has taught us, get it out the mud, get it by yourself, they is lying to y'all. Because keep trying to get it out the mud and get it by yourself. All you doing is replaying the same script, figuring it out when you don't have to, when all you got to do is ask somebody that's done already been where you're trying to go to. It's as simple as that, but you got to get over that pride. That pride is hurting a lot of us. And when you start to try to deal with these anger issues, it don't fix everything, but it slows you down enough so you can start to combat some of these different things off of you. Release some of the pressure that's on your shoulders so you don't crash out. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, on a whole nother level, I know a lot of y'all ain't ready for this, but I tell y'all all the time. Basically, you trying to fight spiritual battles, spiritual and emotional battles with fighting, tweeting, texting, and you don't realize it's spiritual. Spiritual warfare, I've said it a million times. Spiritual warfare, this thing is so much bigger than you. It's bigger than all of us, but you got to be aware so you can get in the game, so you can get in the fight. And it's just different. So what I want y'all to start doing is, when the anger spike, don't text a whole paragraph trying to go off on somebody. Don't post nothing goofy. I want you to basically go for a walk, do some push-ups, go shoot around, go to the court and just put some shots up. But whatever you do, don't just go to venting and huffing and puffing and wilding out, because the only person that hurts is you. And then on a bigger scale, it might hurt your family, because it might hurt your kids, because if you go away, now your kid got to go through growing up without you, because you did something that you can't take back. Life is so much more than that, y'all. It's so much more than that anger that you want to release on somebody. It's bigger than that. The Bible says everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. And what's crazy is, and that's James 1:19, the world culture has got us doing the opposite. Quick to speak, quick to get angry, slow to listen. Total opposite of what the Bible done taught us, if you read your word. But if you're not, you just go check it, James 1:19. And we quick to pop off at anything. Sometimes, and more times than not, the most spiritual thing you can do is walk away for 10 minutes before you even try to respond to something that made you angry. Because at the end of the day, I'm not saying being angry is an evil thing. It's the way you express it that turns it into something evil, because all you're doing is hurting yourself in return. Instead of always looking at everybody else, I'm gonna need you to start putting the finger back on yourself. How can you control this anger? What can you do with it? Can you channel that anger towards something to pull you out of your current condition, to get you to where you need to be? Can you use that anger to fuel you, to become your fuel to your next, whatever it is? When can you reverse that thing and make it better for yourself? Use that anger to become that multi-millionaire, multi-billionaire person that you possibly can be. But like I tell you all the time, you can't do it by yourself. But don't nobody want to be around an angry person. If I'm being honest, that's basically what it is. So I want you to start thinking anger isn't your problem. Silence and lack of control is. If you don't learn to talk it out, you're gonna keep acting it out. You're gonna keep wanting to fight and doing all this and building all these enemies for no reason. God can use your anger. Anger is fuel, like I just said. But the devil will use your silence to trap you, because you're not holding it in and you're not telling nobody. And it's just putting more weight on your shoulders. If you don't learn nothing else from what I said today, all I'm saying is make sure that you keep your anger under control and use it as fuel. That's what I want you to do. Use your anger as fuel. It makes you think that you're losing, but you're not. The question that I'm asking you is, are you going to manage your anger, or are you going to let your anger manage you? So one time this week, when you start feeling yourself getting angry, hot, I want you to stop. Go for a walk. Do some push-ups. Go shoot a few shots at the court. Do something. But take that 5-10 minute walk. Breathe. And even if you are still angry, I guarantee you're going to come up with a different way to respond. You're not just going to react. And that's what the enemy wants you to do, is just react. You can go have a conversation with your parent, your coach, friend, somebody. Talk to God. But don't just react. And that's all I'm saying. That's my word for y'all today, y'all. So y'all already know what I like to say. Tap in with me. Free community. We in here. We trying to work on different things and help each other, because we all need somebody. And y'all already know what I like to say. Stay real. Stay raw. Stay grounded in your faith. And walk boldly in your purpose. Till the next time, y'all. I'm out.